Everyone is talking about Korea because of the food, the K-pop, the culture. But do you know the number one mistake most travelers make? They don't prepare for how money really works there. And since I'm less busy, I've decided not to gatekeep this anymore. So if you're planning that solo trip to Korea or even a full holiday, here's my roadmap on Korean currency and expenditures from Naira to won. First things first, the Korean currency is called the won. Now, here's something that shocks most people. Man-won. It's not a small fortune, it's just about the cost of lunch plus maybe a subway ride. Back home in Nigeria, 10,000 naira feels huge, right? But in Korea, all the zeros can be deceiving. So here's my first tip, don't let the zeros in the Korean won scare you. 10,000 won is about $7.50 today, or roughly 8,000 naira. And the breakdown, shibwon, oshibwon, pegwon, opegwon coins, then chonwon, ochonwon, manwon, and omanwon notes. So when you see a bill like omanwon, don't panic, it's basically $38 or 40,000 naira. Let's talk transportation. A subway ride with a T-Money card is about won. That's less than 1,000 naira. And unlike in Nigeria, where you always risk carrying cash for buses and Okada and risk carrying things like why you know hold change, in Korea, everyone uses what is called a T-Money card. You top it up, tap in, write subway, and recharge it when it runs out. It's super convenient, plus no insults or aggressiveness from bus conductors. So what does daily life actually cost in Korea? Ramyeon, a cup of ramyeon is about chonwon to chonobegwon, about 800 naira. That's really cheap. That's really cheaper than my last Mishai noodles in Abuja, which cost me about 1,500 naira with all the extra veggies. Plus, Korea has different types of food, like a lot of tourists actually come here just for the wide variety of Korean food. Tteokbokki is about samchonwon to sachonwon. There are spicy, chewy rice cakes and the ultimate street food in Korea. There's hotteok, ichonwon, sweet syrup-filled pancakes that are so good in winter in Korea. Gimbap, about ichonwon to samchonobegwon, Korea's version of a sushi roll. And fishcakes omuk costs around chonobegwon. They are like fish cakes on a stick served hot in broth. Samgyeopsal, barbecue pork belly. Now that's cost man-won to man-ochon-won per person, and it's really worth every bite. And here's the bonus, in Korean restaurants, side dishes come free. Kimchi, tofu salad, oemuchi, 0 at 01. So imagine cheap meals plus free food. That's the daily life in Korea. Food aside, Korea is also a shopping heaven for shoppers. K-beauty face masks, about chonwon each. So ochonwon could get you 5 face masks, and sometimes shop owners give foreigners freebies. Buy 10, get 10 free. Yes, that happens. Trendy clothes in Hongdae are about man ochonwon to iman ochonwon. And K-pop albums, yes, K-pop albums are worth between Iman 1 to Samman 1, often packed with photo cards of your favorite idols. Then there are wistful souvenirs in Insadong, keychains around Samchon 1 to Ochon 1, T-sets, then T-sets cost around Iman 1 plus. Now, onto the real K-culture adventures. Renting a Hanbok at Gyeongbokgung Palace, that's around Man Ochon 1 to Iman 1. If you wear Hanbok, palace entry is free, and Gyeongbokgung was built in 1395. This palace is a living history book. Gardens, throne halls, museums, and the very spots you've seen in countless K-dramas. There's also Namsan Tower, that costs around Man Yuk at Etiquette. You can add a love lock with your partner, best friend, or chingu, and the 360-degree night view of Seoul, one word, magical. Cable car rides cost around Kujon Obeg 1, and a revolving restaurant takes the romance even higher. You can visit the Lotte World theme park. Day passes cost around Dugman H1 and they are worth it for the rides and the K-drama filming vibes. So a few cultural tips: cash is rare. Even though ATMs are usually stacked with one, Koreans also use cards, Kakao Pay or Never Pay. Also, there's no tipping in Korea. Restaurants don't expect extra money. And oh yes, there's also Dutch Pay. You and your friends split the bill evenly, in Korean slang, SSUSA. So you probably should keep your calculator ready also. Now, for smart traveler tips, make sure you exchange your money in local shops. Exchange your money in local shops like Myeongdong, not at the airport. The rates are better. Also, budget about 3만 won per day for transport, meals, and light shopping. That should be enough even if you're a shopper and you want to cruise around Korea with the won. And just relax. You realize the won stretches further than you expect. Also, don't stress. Don't stress, especially if you're Nigerian visiting Korea. Because, for instance, 1,000 naira for suya in Nigeria equals about Samchon won for fish cakes, a similar street food in Seoul, both delicious, both unforgettable. So you can always get that same cozy, unforgettable street food moment in Korea at lesser price with the won. So that's my K-Culture Survivor Kit from Naira to won. If you're packing your bags for Seoul and you're on Hanbok Palaces, remember, your journey to Korea doesn't just start with concerts or shopping for K-beauty freebies. It starts with understanding the Korean won and learning how to save some Korean won in your pockets. So tell me, what places do you dream of visiting in Korea, and what's the first thing you spend your won on? 여러분, 한국에서 뭐라고 싶어요? 댓글로 알려주세요. And truly, 정말 멋지네요. 여러분의 한국 여행 이제 훨씬 쉬워졌습니다. I'm certain your journey to Korea just became super easy with this little video handbook. Either way, you're welcome. And next up, Korea.